Capella, two-hand slam. Now here's a right side three by Johnny Collins. That's good. Bogey fakes out to Trey. He's wide open straight away. Bang! Trey Young knocks down. Yeah. Now he throws it to Bogey. Straight away three. Bogey. Bang! Bogey Bogdanovich.
Utah leading at 90-87. Will be a fun road trip. Atlanta, we might have a parade going on in Atlanta when we're there. Last we checked, they were in control.
7-0, as a matter of fact.
In the clutch this year, last year, Donovan Mitchell took 54 shots. Bojan Bogdanovic took 34. Mike Conley, 24. And Rudy Gobert, 19. For the Kings this year in the clutch, Harrison Barnes has taken 6. He's 3 of 6. Hield's 0 for 2. Halliburton's 1 for 2. Fox is 0 for 1. Last year, Fox took 87 shots and Hield took 47. So let's see where Luke Walton goes with 12 on the shot clock out of the timeout. Buddy Hield coming to get it. Gets a handoff. Drives the lane. Gobert shadowing. Layup no good, but a foul on Rudy. Rudy's telling Quinn Snyder to review it because Buddy Hield threw an elbow into Rudy Gobert. I don't think Quinn's going to. See if we see a replay in enough time. The bench is looking at it, and Vince LaGarza gives him a signal, says go for it. We just got the first look at the replay. We'll see. 107-104. The replay has been generally taken out of the game by the fact that the out-of-bounds plays are no longer automatically reviewable in the last 2 minutes. But if this could be overturned into an offensive foul on Hield, it's a major, major call.
So I think maybe the green light is on.
Yeah, Quinn's challenging.
Quinn may have said no. So I guess they're going to look at it.
So they're going to challenge it. Rudy said to challenge it. Said that they threw an elbow into his chest. We'll see. Here's the replay. Right-hand drive. He goes up, and with the left hand, he shoves off into Rudy, hits him in the neck. The question's going to be whether the officials want to overturn this. Rudy makes contact with his left forearm before that, and they could call the foul on Rudy for his left forearm low. Hield does do what Rudy says, but Rudy made contact first with his left forearm. In the fourth quarter tonight, the score is even, 17-17. Jazz are 6 of 16 from the field, but 4 of 8 from 3. The Kings are 6 of 11, 2 of 3 from 3. Mike Conley has led the way for the Jazz with 11 fourth quarter points.
Jazz having one of their better halves anyway, and knocking down some three-point shots. Jordan Clarkson has really taken the Jazz three-point percentage down.
Yeah, without Jordan
really
Clarkson, the Jazz are 14 of 37, which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
He's 0 for 11. Here's the one number to watch. De'Aaron Fox, they're playing him off the ball. Partially, I think, because his off-the-bounce 3 game is so bad right now. He's 1 of 22 this year on off-the-bounce 3s.
They really like to use him out of timeouts on a catch and shoot.
Buddy Hield has been killing us on some of that.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what they decide to call here.
They were looking at it for a long time.
And the real question is where they're going to decide. If they decide that's not a foul on Rudy, where he put the arm into him, then you're suddenly deciding, then it's an offensive foul. They are really digging into this one. It'll be free throws for Hield, depending on the call. Billy Kennedy is giving instructions right now. We'll get the PA announcement from Dan Roberts here in just one moment.
Well, it looks like Buddy Hield is a little upset.
Let's see what the call is. The officials are walking to the far side, and Buddy Hield's very upset.
Yeah.
is successful. There will be a jump ball at center court.
That is a massive call. 107-104. So they'll jump it up. They did not call it an offensive foul. They just called it a no foul. So therefore, it's a jump ball instead in a fresh 24.
Okay.
Holmes and Gobert. Gobert loses jumps at a stunning rate. Billy Kennedy tosses it, and Holmes steals the jump, and now they're going to redo it. And Jazz get the ball.
Yeah, because Holmes steals the tap.
The Kings think the world is against them right now.
Right.
And Luke Walton wants to substitute Davion Mitchell into the game, probably for Buddy Hield.
The thing is that when a call like that is made, the ball never gets at the peak.
So Buddy Hield checks out because the Jazz have really zeroed in on Hield. Mike Conley's having a massive fourth quarter. He's got 11 points. Donovan Mitchell is 0 for 3 here in the fourth, was outstanding carrying the Jazz in the third with 15. O'Neal struggling to get it in, has to take a timeout, and the Jazz will be down to only one timeout the rest of the way.
Timeout taken again by the Jazz.
3:10 left, and the energy in the building has now just been zapped by all this stoppage of action. We've been sitting still for quite some time now. Elsewhere in the NBA, New Orleans leads Phoenix 63-54. Phoenix just is not right now. New Orleans is without Zion Williamson and without Brandon Ingram.
You know, Phoenix for the year, they're under 500 at 2-3.
And in LA, the Houston Rockets lead the Los Angeles Lakers 52-49. Jalen Green has 17 in that one. So funny for us when we watch a player have to play against Rudy Gobert so that they never get to the rim. You have such a different feeling on them as a player compared to when they go play somewhere else and they go get 5 or 6 shots in a night at the rim.
Yeah.
To some extent, we might have that be going on a little bit tonight with De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is 3 of 14. He has taken 2 shots in the restricted area all night.
What is the average point loss by the Kings? What do they average? So they're in every ball
Their 3
game.
wins, I can tell you, are combined 10 points.
Yeah.
They beat the Portland by 3, Phoenix by 3, and the Pelicans by 4. They lost to the Jazz by 9, the Warriors by 10, 12, and they lost to the Mavericks by 6. Inbound to Donovan, tight roping the midline, and Davion Mitchell gives him a shove. That was going to be a turnover on Utah.
And
Boy, the Jazz are just getting break after break. A great review by Quinn Snyder and the staff. A stolen tip. And now
Jazz work on these plays, these out-of-bounds plays. That was not very well done.
they have not executed the last 3 well. Inbound to Donovan, guarded by Davion. 107-104 Jazz, 3 to play. Donovan left-hand dribble. Mitchell gets by him, lay it up and in. The veteran Mitchell scores on the rookie Mitchell.
Holmes so concerned with Rudy getting that lob at the rim.
Halliburton, left side to Barnes, their leading scorer this year. He drives at Bogdanovich, down low to Holmes, hooks it over Gobert from 8 out, no good, rebound Rudy. His 16th of the night. Jazz by 5, 2:42 to play. Kings have struggled late in games all year. 109-104. Donovan flares it to Conley. Conley driving, left-hander into the paint, down low to Rudy, attacking the rack, foul at the rim.
That was a nifty pass. I have to see that again to see how Rudy was able to catch that.
Rudy goes to the line for 2. Ron, we talked about it earlier. First game of the year, the Kings had 1 field goal in 5:50. Game 2, they had 1 field goal in 4:30. Game 3, they had 1 field goal in 4:36 in the clutch. Game 4, they had 1 field goal for 4 minutes as Rudy's first free throw is good. In the last game, they had 1 field goal for 3 minutes. Tonight, they've had 1 field goal at the 4:26 mark since we've entered into clutch play. We have 2:27 to play. Jazz 110, Sacramento 104. Rudy's second free throw is good. hit the front rim and rolled in. Rudy's very clutch late in games. 111-104. Jazz by 7, equaling their largest lead. And Bogdanovich fouls Harrison Barnes off the ball.
Free throws.
And that's the way the Kings are able to score late, is getting to the line. The Kings have a lot of offensive options here, and it forces Barnes totally hooked Bogdanovich there. Good play by the veteran. Harrison Barnes has become their go-to guy. Out of Ames, Iowa, spent a year at North Carolina. Drafted originally by the Golden State Warriors and won a title there, then signed a max deal with Dallas, where at his peak he scored 19 points a game.
7th player pick in 2012 last season. Great year, 16 points and 39% from the three-point line.
He misses the second free throw, made the first. Jazz by 6, 2:20 to play. Donovan with his black tights and his red shoes in the city uniforms, with the gold shoulders and the black back, crosses over, drives with the right hand to the cup, switches right to left. He's short with a shot. Holmes rebounds. Fox on the run. Can the Kings run like Luke said? Fox gets to the free throw line, pulls up for the J and hit it. That's exactly what Luke Walton told us pregame. We've got to run late. They are not a good half-court team, so they get a second field goal in the clutch here. 111-107. Mike Conley barks out the signals. Conley with 28 points, 11 here in the fourth. Comes off an O'Neal pick to isolate Buddy Hield. That's the matchup they want. Hield's not a good defender. Here comes the pick and roll. They double team Conley. Conley drives on Holmes to the basket, scoop, and a score! Mike Conley. 13 points in the quarter. He's got 30 on the night. Fox driving, sees Gobert, flares it back to Holmes. Free throw line jumper short. Great rebound by Rudy. And ricochets full speed off the rim, and Rudy grabs and then clears space. 6-point game. Crowd comes to their feet. 1:20 to play. Last year's #1 seed, the Utah Jazz, showing their clutch veteran play. Donovan flares out left wing. Fakes away from a pick. He's double teamed. He works into the lane. He hesitates. He scoops. He misses. Offensive rebound. Rudy fouled as he goes back up. Rudy Gobert in the clutch last year at the free throw line was 7 of 8. So far this year, he's 4 of 4.
Well, the hacker Rudy didn't work late in the ball game, and he's only had 2 attempts here tonight. They both came here in the fourth quarter.
First free throw, perfect. 114-107. 1 minute to play.
Rudy leading the league in rebounding.
That rebound a moment ago by Rudy is tonight's defensive play of the game, brought to you by Vivint. Vivint Smart Security, professionally installed. 18 boards for Rudy.
17 he's averaging.
Crowd chanting MVP for Rudy. First time ever in his career he's gotten that. He buries both free throws. 6 of 6 in the clutch this year. 13 of 14 over the last 2 years. Fox driving. Gets into the air. Fouled by Rudy Gobert, who made a mistake. You don't see Rudy jumping for pump fakes very often. Fell for that one right there. 115-107. Jazz by 8 as Fox will go to the line for 2. Ron, do you want to play gossip stuff here for a second?
Gossip?
Does De'Aaron Fox's struggles make the Kings pull a Ben Simmons deal?
David. A little gossip.
What do you think? They've been one of the teams talked about. They have the package to be able to put it out.
I don't know what Fox gives
Joel
Philadelphia.
Embiid. I mean, he doesn't shoot it much better.
Yeah.
Ivan, go explain to him what we're doing. I don't think he knows. Second free throw, no good. 115-108, 52 seconds left. Conley at the top. Conley with 13 in the fourth quarter. Gets a pick from Gobert, goes away from, they switch. Now they double, pass deflected, loose on the ground, picked up, fast break the other way. Fox blocked from behind, fouled by behind by Donovan. Mike Conley sitting back on the other side of the court, hands on knees, shaking his head, wondering how he possibly turned that over. Kings are just have so many varieties of things they do defensively. And they're changing them up on the Jazz every possession right now. Fox, the left-handers, free throw is good. Fox is not a good three-point shooter, Ron, and he's not a good free throw shooter. So it goes back to that conversation we've been having.
Rudy Gobert is at 72% this year. Fox at 61.
Right. Makes both of them here. 35 seconds left. Jazz need a bucket. They lead at 115-110. They double Conley in the backcourt. He throws ahead to O'Neal. O'Neal gets across half court and steps out of bounds. He touched the sideline. The Jazz are a little done right now. Back-to-back turnovers. 115-110. Fox works to the left side, flares it to Barnes, catch and shoot three. Good. We've got a 2-point game with 22.5 seconds left. 115-113. Inbound to Donovan. Donovan's got two guys tethered to him. He loses light with the dribble. He drives, curls around. 15 seconds left. Gets body bumped out of bounds. That's a foul on Fox. Donovan will go to the line with 15 seconds left, and the Jazz up by 2. De'Aaron Fox has fouled out. Jazz guards carrying the show tonight. 34 for Mitchell, 30 for Conley. Donovan, 16 of 21 at the free throw line in the clutch last year. With the game on the line in the final 24 seconds in his career, he's 27 of 35. Not great. Good, but not great.
Now, if he hits the front of the rim, then we know it's a nervous free throw.
Is that the number? Is that how you know it?
That's how I judge it, yeah.
.77% in his career. In the final 24 seconds of a one-possession game, we have 14 seconds left here. Jazz 115, Sacramento 113. The knee bend, the free throw, good. This is the big one. Donovan with 34, now 35. This makes it a two-possession game. Buddy Hield walks up behind him and starts talking to him.
And look at the big lineup.
Buddy Hield keeps talking to him. Buddy Hield walks up to his shoulder, says now is being talked to by Bill Kennedy. And Buddy Hield keeps chatting. See if it bothers Donovan. He has his routine. Puts a ball on his left hip. One dribble, two dribble, three dribble. Spins. Knee bend, free throw, perfect. Hey, Buddy Hield. Remember earlier tonight when you were saying to the crowd? Yeah. Donovan Mitchell's got a message for you. 117, 113. Jazz by 4. 14.5 seconds left.
All over in Atlanta.
Atlanta has won the World Series. The lowest win total of any of the 10 teams that entered the playoffs. And they win the World Series. That's incredible.
It's been quite a while, too. How long?
A lot of Utah fans are Braves fans or Cubs fans because they never had access to games before the TV proliferation. Mm-hmm. They either had it from TBS or they had it from WGN. And so if you were a young kid growing up in Utah, you chose either the Braves or the Cubs. It's the only games you could get. That's when kids watched baseball.
Yeah, man, but a 7-0, that's tough.
It's interesting that the Astros got shut out in 2 of the 3 games that weren't played in their home stadium. I wonder what that could be. All right, bang the drums. Jazz looking to try to close this one out. 117, 113.
Try to keep
14.5 seconds left.
The Kings from getting a quick bucket out of this timeout. Make them put the ball on the floor, eat up some time on the clock.
Don't let Hield get it.
Yeah.
Inbound to Barnes, guarded by Gobert. puts it on the deck, drives, reach side, misses, rebounds loose. Rudy's got his 19th rebound after another defensive stop. We got a whistle first, maybe on the loose ball.